All right, guys, how you doing? This is your man Bogy. Here we are with season 1 of episode 5 of the CREW After Hours. That's right, we are back. Here we are once again. And this is probably the first time that we have 6 participants here, even though myself, I'm doubling up. But yeah, we have quite a few screens here. Now, to let you guys know, one of our members, JMoody, he will be joining us eventually. So we'll have 7, yeah, 7 here on the screen. All right, guys, so I hope you guys are ready for this one here. This is episode 5. And as always, we have 2 topics for you. Our first topic is going to be headed by RaFEW in the house, aka Superstar Rafael. And the name of his topic is the King of Concerts. That's right, so stay tuned for that. And then our second topic is going to be headed by JFEW in the house. Now, he has not revealed yet what topic 2 is going to be about, so we're all kind of on edge. And actually, he looks like he's really on edge. I'm looking at him. He has a lot of yellow on top of his head. I'm wondering, is that like butter he's splattered? And what's going on with the top of your lip there, buddy? You okay?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I look normal, don't I, guys?
Okay.
Look at the stash, man. You got the Borat stash. Very
Well, let me tell
nice.
you,
How much?
very nice, very strong and proud. I am ready for the crew tonight. I am ready to party and mingle all night long with Captain Bogy, Mr. Hess, Ghostbusters Chris, Superstar Rafael, and Mr. Moody.
That's right. All right. So, quick intro here. So, we got Sgt Hess in the house. So, how you doing, Sgt Hess?
How's everybody going?
All right, short and sweet. So we got GB Ghostbusters Chris. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good, man. How's it going with that fasting? Anything from the last week to report?
No, not yet, because I have been going through some stuff right now this week. So
all right,
it's
constipation.
Huh?
Sounds good,
I know
man.
it's personal stuff.
You,
Yeah,
well,
Right.
GB did fast for 33 hours, right?
yeah last week I was trying it out, but
Yeah.
you know, actually I'll say it right now, man. I've just been so a little stressed out right now because my mom's in the hospital at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, our prayers.
Big time prayers for your mom, Ghostbusters Chris. I know she's gonna be okay. And also, we like
she'll be
to
back
dedicate
tomorrow,
this
thank God.
show to a good friend of ours, Mr. Ken from the Collectibles Cafe, who his dad passed away
Today.
That's right.
Our deepest condolences to our brother Kenneth Allen.
Yeah, he'll actually be. He's scheduled to come on the 27th. So
Yes.
he's a big fan. So yeah, big condolences to you. So if you guys see him on Facebook or go to his website collectiblescafe.com and just drop him a line.
All right, sounds good.
for sure.
So, RaFEW. So, how you doing, brother? How are you, man?
It's my first time on the show, so I'm psyched, man. I don't know what to expect, but I'm we got good energy going on right here.
That'll
And,
change.
I'm just pumped.
For sure, man. Well, listen, I talked to a few of the guys here, and this particular topic here, the King of Concerts. I mean, this is huge. I mean, this is something definitely beyond me, my capacities and my experiences. So I can't wait to see what it is that you're going to share with us, because to be going to concerts, I mean, this is something that you really have to enjoy. There are so many amazing singers, artists out there, and to want to go ahead and pay a ticket and go to see them at a certain venue, a certain location, that's a lot of dedication. That's a really large fanaticism that you have in you. So we can't wait to see what you're gonna bring, for this first topic here. So it's very exciting, man. Really glad to have you on here.
Thank you.
then,
It's an honor to be here.
appreciate it. And then JFEW. So how's it going with you, man? So it seems you have a special guest that's going to go ahead and take us into topic 2, which right now is a mystery topic.
Well, I think it's towards the end of the credits because topic 2 is separate. But
Okay.
he came, he called me today. We were hanging out earlier. And then after I went home, because I saw him at the supermarket, he gave me a call and he said, hey, I'm a big fan of the CREW show and the CREW Afterhours. And he said, I think that with the power you guys have, I can get my voice out there if I can come on the show and talk about, he's got a very serious dilemma. So he was hoping you guys could chime in and help him out.
All right. Wow. So someone who has a lot of power. Is this like a manager of Publix or something that you bumped into?
No. No. He said that the CREW Afterhours has a lot of power and he needs his voice to be heard. So he was hoping to come on this platform. I told him I'd get him in because he hooked me up today.
Is he constipated?
He's always constipated.
Okay.
He's always constipated. When you meet him, you'll see why.
If it's ED, you could always talk to you. You got, a lot of experience with that.
Well, listen, guys, let's get down to the topics because my guess, he's got a flight to catch. So he's very eager to talk.
Yeah. And you got to keep that bathroom as clean as possible. So, yeah, we want to get him out of your house as quickly as we can. All right, guys. So
Don't worry. Once you see him, you'll understand why.
All right. Sounds good. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and start off with topic 1, which is going to be headed by our special guest, RaFEW. And again, this topic is labeled The King of Concerts. So RaFEW, take it away, brother.
All right. Welcome everybody to the show. It's my first time on the show, and I want to introduce myself. My name is RaFEW, a.k.a. Superstar Rafael, a.k.a. the King of Concerts. And I just got to do a little introduction about who I am. I've been a lifelong fan of music ever since I started listening to music in the early 80s, mostly. And my father is, he got me into the Beatles, into Elvis, into the Rolling Stones.
Wow.
And I first started listening to them. And then in the 80s, I started listening to the radio. And I fell in love with classic rock, rock at the new wave at the moment, rap music, all kinds of music, pop music in general. And I was listening to music all through the 80s and 90s. But at that time, I was very young. So I was a kid and I didn't have much money. I would go to concerts every once in a while because my dad would give me tickets. But there's a lot of artists that I grew up listening to and loving. And I never got to really see them in concert until now that I'm an adult. So now that I'm an adult and now I have my own money and I have a whole catalog of music that I listen to that I enjoy, I can give myself the luxury of going to these concerts. And all these artists, they're older now. So they're not getting any younger. So I'm jumping. Whenever there's go on tour, I go out and see them and support them and stuff. And just as a fan of music, if you want to come full circle as a fan of music, you listen to the music on the radio, listen to the album. But when you go to the concert, you come full circle. You're getting the full experience, and you feel complete because you're getting the live experience. Because you got the recorded experience on the CD, but the live experience, you're getting, the
energy. You're getting a lot of the energy.
Exactly. So, within the last year, because of COVID, everything's been canceled. But there's still a concert going on later on this year, which is this called the Stadium Tour, and it has all the classic rock bands, the heavy metal bands from the 80s. It's gonna be headlined by Motley Crue, and they're gonna have Def Leppard on.
They're still
Joan
around?
Jett. Huh?
Motley Crue is still around?
They've played their
a lot of people still around.
They've played their last tour like 8 times already.
I went to 2 of them.
Yeah, every tour is their last tour. I'll tell you, if they bring the the roller coaster drum set. That's pretty cool to see. I saw a YouTube video of him doing that. So he rides this roller coaster over the crowd while he plays the drums, and it spins him around and then comes back. It's sick.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. That's the only tour. This is the only tour that hasn't been canceled, because all the other I had like 6 concerts to go to last year, and they were all canceled, and I got my money back. But for this one, it's a stadium tour, so there's so much money involved.
Mhm.
They're not ready to, they'll just delay it until they make it happen. But it's gonna have Poison, Joan Jett, Def Leppard, and Molly CREW. So it should be a fun show.
That'll be awesome. That's going to be a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, and it'll be nice to get out, to break out of the bubble, because we're all still in this bubble, in this COVID bubble. But
it's funny too is that like guys our age, we grew up going to, we call concerts.
Yeah.
And then we went to now you talk to people and it's like, oh, I'm going to a festival. Or a festival for me was like Lollapalooza or Ozfest.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh, the festivals are happening. It's all these EDM DJs, which are great too. I enjoy the music. I watch a lot of Tomorrowland videos and all that, but I did hear that they're actually doing is it the Daisy Circus or something? That's going to be the first festival of the year since COVID, that they're going to be letting people in actually in the areas. Before they were doing it from their car. So it's going to be cool. That's a nice tour to see though.
What is it called?
I think it's called the Daisy something. I'll look at it. I'll find. There's a guy I know. There's a guy like you that I work with that goes to all the festivals, all the EDM festivals like Ultra and the one in Cal. I think he just hasn't been to Burning Man yet. That's the only thing he hasn't been to. But I was just thinking about it when you were talking about like your concert stadium tours. That's what we used to go to, was tours.
Yeah.
And of course, the big events were the Warped Tour, Ozfest, and then of course Lollapalooza, which I enjoyed Lollapalooza. I went to Lollapalooza in '94. So
that's awesome. That must have been amazing. Who headlined that show?
It was the opening. Oh, so it was right after Woodstock. So if you saw Woodstock, if you remember Woodstock, Green Day's bass player got injured at Woodstock by security because they thought he was somebody rushing the stage. So Green Day was supposed to open. Billy Corgan came down and said, listen, we can't open, the guy's hurt. I saw them, the Breeders.
Breeders, nice.
Beastie Boys, George Clinton and the Funky Bunch.
Oh, that's '94.
Yeah, L7. And then headlining was Smashing Pumpkins. And then, of course, you had all the little side bands playing. But that was just a great 94 was a great year for concerts.
Did you get in the mosh pit?
Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, that's the only place to be.
Hair there.
Yeah.
You didn't get too many bruises?
No, I mean, all that year.
That's brutal.
Because even down here, we used to have a club called The Edge, and I saw the Foo Fighters there. Yeah, I saw the Foo Fighters there. We saw 9 Inch Nails there. At the Bayfront Amphitheater, we saw Pearl Jam, Nirvana. I mean, nice. It was just a great grunge year. You know what I mean?
No, '94 was one of the main years of the grunge era. That was a great year. It was, grunge was the forefront of music. Yeah, you had
I saw the Toadies, the Presidents of the United States,
nice.
all local between Miami and Fort Lauderdale. They were over.
Now, RaFEW, you look awfully familiar. Weren't you on the show Married with Children in the '90s?
Wow.
I get that a lot. But I was in high school. I was in high school at the same time as that show was on the air.
People thought you were Danny Faustino? Or what was his name? Faustino?
Yeah, Grandmaster B.
Yeah, that's who it was.
That's you?
Hey,
that's a great show.
I would knock it. Perfect host.
Now, I do want to mention.
That's JFEW's favorite show of all time.
I thought it was All in the Family.
Well, okay, so 2 comedy shows that I love were Married with Children, and
course.
All in the Family. So
Of
yeah.
course. Great ones.
Now, one thing I do want to mention is that RaFEW went to the concerts, and he would film the concerts with his phone, holding the phone up for the whole 2 or 3 hours.
That's true. That's true.
And I don't know, like that is
Bootlegging.
dedication right there.
That's illegal.
And
No, that's not dedication. That's illegal.
That's bootleg. No, it's not
Everybody does
actually.
it.
Actually, I don't
Everybody's
think
doing
it's illegal anymore
No.
because back in the day it was like you would get stomped if you had like caught with a camera recorder or something like that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you look at every concert on TV and
Everybody
everything.
has it.
Everybody, the artists are
Exactly.
bringing out their phone. I saw a YouTube video with Vanilla Ice was doing a concert in Brazil. He pulled out his phone. You know what I mean? It's
just the
Yeah,
cameras that aren't allowed. The phones are fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually.
they don't want you to walk in with like a professional zoom lens and a whole like a lighting gear and the whole shebang.
Do you collect a shirt from each concert you go to?
Yeah, I do. I got a whole like a cabinet just of concert T-shirts.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, I saved the ticket stubs and I have them. My sister for my birthday, she bought me an album that
Oh, wow.
where you could place all the ticket stubs. So
That's cool. That's really cool.
Nice.
Where do you see them at? Is it local to your area?
Yeah, well, at the Marlin Stadium, I've seen a few shows at the Hard Rock Casino. I've seen a couple of shows.
Do you remember? Were you down here when Marilyn Manson was playing at +5 before he went mainstream?
No, I wasn't following him.
Oh,
I was here, but I wasn't following him. I didn't know of him until he blew up. I know he's from Fort Lauderdale. Man.
Yeah, the whole band is. His Twiggy's little brother used to hang out in Carl Springs at the mall, but he used to play it was +5. I believe it was in Davie, and they had this ending scene where they had like they would have a chick on a cross wrapped in saran wrap. And the end of the show, the band would be playing, and they would unwrap her with the lights flashing. And then just as they got to the end, like the whole place would go dark. But yeah, that was before he went mainstream. A lot of bands from down here.
You went to, Hess?
I'm telling you, it was the age of grunge, man. You had Fugazi was big down here. You had what's the name of that? There was a couple of local bands we used to see a lot down here. But it was that era. You went from rock and the hair bands to like
Jane's Addiction was like in the transition.
Yeah,
Jane's Addiction.
But then Nirvana killed it all. Nirvana started it all. When they signed Nirvana, they were signing every band they could.
Soundgarden came out. Stone Temple Pilots.
Mm-hmm. Stone Temple Pilots and Davey.
Pearl Jam.
Yep. Saw U2 in Marlin Stadium with Smash Mouth opened for them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now, RaFEW, you not only had gone to all these concerts, you went to a lot of comedy shows.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I love comedy. I love stand-up comedy. So I go to a lot of the improvs. I saw like three Sean Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Damon Wayans. Nice. I saw Rob Schneider. Who else?
Chris Tucker.
I saw Chris Tucker. I saw Kevin Hart. And, outside of Kevin Hart and Chris Tucker, all the other ones perform in improv venues. So they have meet and greets.
Yeah.
After the show. And, you pay like $20 and they take a picture with you. So, and you get to talk to them a little bit. So I love social media. And in social media, I post like pictures with these comedians. And then if I go to a concert, I'll post videos and pictures. And it's, if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook, it's very interactive because you could see, I post pictures of the concert and the artist and video clips.
What's your Instagram? I'm going to follow right now.
It's a Superstar Rafael.
He does impersonations. But
every time I go to a concert, I put in 4 or 5 videos of clips of songs, and then you see me wearing the T-shirt, the concert T-shirt, And I try to dress up like the artist. You see me with a bandana, the red bandana when I went to go see Guns N' Roses. Last year I went to see Guns N' Roses.
Nice.
They were here. They were here for the Super Bowl festivities.
Did it have? Was it the original like slashing on them, or was it the new one?
No, all the original members.
Cool.
Wow.
They all
You
came
got
back.
to accept it. You got to accept.
Yeah,
So-
nah, I
so-
actually been to 2 concerts. I think
Oh.
that you've been to.
Private
Hey,
account
guys,
crap.
Robert Downey Jr. is trying to speak. Let him speak. Robert Downey, go ahead.
What happened?
Robert Downey Jr., go ahead.
He's talking about Bogy.
Oh.
Because of
Oh,
the
yeah.
glasses.
Hey, you guys want to hear a funny story? You guys want Chris and I went to the same concert and we didn't even know each other at the time.
Yeah,
Like 3 years ago, I went to see Color Me Bad.
yeah. My favorite group.
Oh
That's my
wow.
favorite group, son. Don't be joking.
And
Don't
then
be-
later
Awesome.
on, I met Chris, and then I became friends with Chris on Facebook, and I was looking through his Facebook, and he posted something about Color Me Bad, and I'm like, I was at that concert,
Yeah.
and then his video footage is close to my video footage because of the distance. We were right in front of the
Yeah.
stage.
I really got into them because my mom actually used to listen to a lot of doo-wop music,
Yeah.
so I really got into it, and that's what they sang a lot of versions of.
No, I remember they were
other
good back
stuff.
then. Yeah, they were good back then.
But I finally got to meet them for the first time. I actually have a friend who did their website. That's how I was
Oh.
able to stop them and go, hey, and then he goes, hey, Chris, right?
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, he knows me. So yeah, I got to meet them.
You got a picture with them too?
Huh?
You got a picture with them also?
Yeah, I got a picture with the 2 members that were there at the time.
So
But
again,
before I saw them perform also before then with Vanilla Ice and like Salt and Pepper and Stevie B, 2 Live Crew
Wow.
and stuff like that too. And then I think you were also at another concert. I went to I think it was a month after my twin brother passed away. It was in 2019. I went to a New Kids on the Block concert.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
let's
took
see that one.
my sister to see that.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
That was
it had Salt and Pepper, Naughty by
Yeah.
Nature,
that,
Kids on
and
the
that
Block.
was my favorite group before I got into Color Me Bad.
Yeah, no, I love their music, man. You
Yeah.
can't deny it.
hey, my very first concert in Florida was I was 16. We went to the Miami Arena, and I saw Vanilla Ice and En Vogue open up for MC Hammer.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Yeah.
That was still in New York.
Yeah,
Came down
and
to New
then
York in '94.
and then like
That-
I told
That
you
concert
guys.
came out like in '90.
Yeah.
My first
I
concert,
was at that concert.
Or were you?
I
That
was
was the
at-
first one.
my first
Oh.
concert was seeing Celine Dion.
Oh wow, you're a baller then, because that's
Yeah.
expensive tickets.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
That
first
is.
concert was actually I didn't get to go to a concert till I was like 20, 21. My cousin actually had a record deal. He had an album, and at that time it was in 2000. Power 96 had a group called Point Six. You know, I think it was 0.6 or 0.5 or something like that, 96.5. And they had their
Yeah.
own little boy band and stuff. And they were actually playing my cousin's music on the radio station. And when that concert came out, they had their boy band. They had Nelly and a few other people there, and he performed. And it's funny because they had him on the news on the what do you call it? On the newspaper saying local hometown boy makes it big, which didn't really make it big. And they stopped
Like-
playing his music on Power 96 because they had his face on there instead of their boy band.
Bogey,
wow.
Bogey, next time you want to like go in the distance, shut off both cameras.
What? Next time, what?
I said next time you want to blur yourself out, make sure you shut off both cameras.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. The second camera, I just tried to back up so I can disappear.
It didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Also, you
It's
saw
almost-
me cleaning my nose up then in the second
Yeah,
camera.
the whole
Yeah,
kit and
man.
caboodle.
It was almost as bad as Bogy and his underwears that day,
Yeah.
episode 1.
Oh,
Um,
you guys saw my tanga?
Did,
To
do you
the
got,
shade.
you got,
Yeah, yeah. Us and all 10,000 fans are watching.
Oh
yeah.
my god. All right.
What's Raph, what do you consider to be your cream of the crop concert you've been to though?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
I know that one. I know that one. I know that one. It's the one that got RaFEW banned from YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, that's not nice. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Be nice.
yeah, no. Look, I saw the Rolling Stones like 2 years ago. I saw Madonna. Back in '85, I saw Bruce Springsteen
Wow.
with the Born in the USA tour at the Orange Bowl.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
I always liked Bruce Springsteen, but just so you guys know, if you see Bruce Springsteen live in concert, the energy is just incredible. And
Yeah.
I had always heard, but I didn't believe it. But I went for myself, and the concert with the most energy was the Bruce Springsteen concert. But the Rolling Stones was up there too, and Madonna is just. Some concerts are just larger than life. Madonna, the Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen. I saw Beyonce. I'm a big, I love Beyonce. She makes good music, but and she's beautiful to look at too. So
Were
you
you
know.
there? Were you there with me to see Woo and Rage Against the Machine at the amphitheater? Did you go to that concert?
When was that?
I had my Mustang, so it had to be early 2000s.
I
It
missed
was
it.
it was up. Well, I don't know what it's called now. What was it called back then? Like Coral Sky Amphitheater, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah, so it was Wu-Tang opening for Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
Let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of bands. I have never seen somebody like Rage jump around the stage for a straight hour and 20 minutes, like
Oh, wow.
nonstop. Like, I mean, I don't know what they're on, but it was like it was epic.
What did you think of Wu-Tang Clan?
I thought they were great. I'm always been a big Wu-Tang fan. And as a matter of fact, when I got into the day I got to when I joined the Army, the day I got to my duty station, and I met this guy that was in my squad, and we went in his room. They had just came out with Gravel Pit, and his roommate had just bootlegged it and downloaded it.
Oh.
So we were able to listen to Gravel Pit, and
Nice.
yeah. So I've always been a big fan of them.
I love Wu-Tang Clan, and they're one of the few artists that I haven't seen, and they're like on my bucket. I have a bucket list, and they're like in my top 5 of the. I have a small list of bucket list artists that I haven't seen yet, but they're definitely on it. I've seen Method Man. I saw Method Man and Redman. They performed together, and they put on a great show. But I love the Wu-Tang Clan, but I have to see them before
The one band I would really like to see before the end of days is Slipknot. I would love to see them in concert.
Oh, Slipknot. Yeah. No, they're great. What do you think of what's the Rob Zombie?
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
Have you seen him in concert?
I have not. Not in person. Like I've seen like concert videos and we watched Woodstock, but no, I haven't. I've never.
I like to
I've seen the
check them out.
films.
Do you ever see Steel Panther when they come down?
I saw them like a year and a half ago. My sister got me tickets for my birthday.
They're great. They're so. I haven't seen them in concert yet. I mean, me too, but my cousin is a big fan of those. We're gonna go when they come again.
You got to see them live because it doesn't. The YouTube doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
There is pure fun, and it's pure over the top. They're a parody of the '80s metal bands, but it's so well done.
Yeah, if you don't know who Steel Panther is, just think of guys with like the big hair and the whole '80s like ripped up shirt and tight pants, and it's like
it's heavy metal. It's heavy metal, but it's humorous. It's sort of like a satire, a parody of.
Like it was Kiss or
Yeah,
something.
it looks like JFEW right now.
No, they kind of remind you of like Van Halen meets Motley Crue.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The singer is very.
Yeah.
The singer is very David Lee Roth, and then the rest of the band is very Motley Crue.
Yeah.
It looks like JFEW met a wall.
There he goes again, Mr. Robert Downey. Can't you just stay dead?
I just want to put it out there that now that we know that Chris is a big Color Me Bad fan, there's no reason why he should be single at this point in time. So for you ladies out there,
They're all taken. When I went to the concert, man, they all had their men. So
you're not kicking up a girl at a Color Me
How
Bad
do we
concert,
know?
dude.
How do we know that Chris
at this
is
age,
single?
man.
He can't be
Actually,
single.
no, I'm not gonna lie.
I think
I
he's
think two women were I can never tell. Were like flirting with me or doing whatever when I went to the first concert that had Calling Me Bad and
Yeah, of course they were, because
all
they
this
knew
stuff.
you built a website. That you should you
Yeah.
No, my friend did. No, but
Obvious.
look, this lady was like holding my arm the whole time with Vanilla Ice through water. I had my umbrella. I got her from getting wet that way. So I was like, okay. She gave me a kiss and left. And then another lady was like walking with me, talking to me about stuff. And my whole head was like, oh my God, they're all gonna be over there. I gotta go meet them. I gotta go meet them. And I couldn't meet them because they just told everybody, gotta get your cars out of the parking lot. And I couldn't go. But
yeah.
yo, RaFEW,
Yeah,
if
what's
you
up?
do get a chance to find any of these two concerts, one of them probably never, it might not happen. But if you get to see Boys to Men, or find out if Barry Gibb ever comes out in concert again, let me know, man, because I
For
would
sure.
love to
Is
see
Gibb
Barry
still
Gibb.
alive? Oh, he's the
He's
last
still
kid,
alive.
right?
He's still alive.
I'll let you know.
Barry.
He's the only one alive. He's the only
Yeah.
surviving member.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
also
the
a
Bee
big
Gees,
Bee
man.
Gees fan.
The
I'm a
Bee
big
Gees
Bee
are,
Gees fan.
huh?
Yeah, I'm a big Bee Gees fan too.
I'll let you know
Yeah.
for sure, bro. We could go together, brother, because I grew up listening. My first memories of music was the Bee Gees, because they're from the 70s, and that
Yeah.
was my first foray. My first experiences to music was the Bee Gees were the 70s. They
Yeah.
ruled the 70s, and like, you know.
I got into them like in the late '90s when I heard a song from Portrait, an R&B, because I'm so into R&B and stuff like that.
I remember
And then
Portrait.
I actually got into like a lot of the songs like from Heat Wave, the Delphonics, the Stylistics, and all that stuff. But anyway, they sang "How Deep Is Your Love," and then my friend told me, "Oh, that's the Bee Gees," and I go, "Really?" I heard the original
know how
song, I
deep.
liked it better. I started listening to some of their songs, and I was like, "Yo, they got some great lyrics in a lot of these songs and stuff like that."
Have
You
you
got
not
you got to
seen
listen
Saturday
to
Night?
the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
I still haven't seen it, but I heard the soundtrack.
Oh my god!
I have to see the
dude.
movie. I have to see the movie.
You haven't seen the movie yet?
No, I've seen a lot. There's a lot of movies I still haven't seen.
Look, that
I
movie,
gotta watch it. I keep forgetting.
the Bee Gees and
So
Saturday
stop
Night
forgetting.
Fever are
I'm
synonymous.
remembering.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
In fact, How Deep Your Love is from the movie.
No, the whole album's from the movie.
Oh, the one you got, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, no, but let me tell you that I
mean,
mean,
all the
they
songs
made the
are from them.
soundtrack. They were
That's what
they
I'm trying to
made
say. Almost the whole soundtrack is just them.
Yeah.
but yeah, that movie was a hit because of the soundtrack and because of John Travolta. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
like they both, you know, their Travolta became a superstar because of that movie, and the Bee Gees became superstars because of that movie too.
Yeah.
It was like
And the
a
songs.
perfect marriage.
Father
Yeah.
Francis Michael.
If I'm correct, I think that was the first album they actually started singing all the songs in falsetto, because somebody said just do it falsetto, and they did it, and it just worked.
If you listen to early Bee Gees, their early songs, it sounds
Yeah.
nothing like the
Oh, of
later
course.
hits.
There's a few I like from the earlier hits, but not that much.
It's a totally different sound.
Yeah, it's more British.
More British, exactly. They have a brother called Andy Gibb.
Yeah, he died too. Yeah,
He died, but
first one.
he was great. He was about to blow up, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
big
you know,
Gees.
Barry Gibb, I think he lives in Miami.
He lives
like,
around.
in
Yeah, I
Sunny
think
Isles or
around.
something.
I think in near the same area as
Or
what's her name?
Aventura.
Estrella Gomez. Aventura, for real? Don't tell me that.
I don't know.
I work near it.
I know he lives in South
I'll be like,
Florida.
yo, I'll be
somewhere.
stalking
I'm
the
not
old
sure.
man.
Don't
I'll be
quote
like,
me,
I
but-
want a picture. Oh man, even one of the guys from New Kids on the Block lives in North Miami Beach.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, the protester.
What?
My
Lance.
sister met one of them.
Oh really?
My sister was a volunteer for the Super Bowl. That last year, just over a year ago, that Super Bowl was here in Miami, and my sister she volunteered, so she was like a greeter at the airport, and she met all the celebrities, and she took a picture with one of the members of the New Kids on the Block. And his name was Danny Wood, but
Yeah,
she was thrilled.
Danny Wood's the one that lives in North Miami Beach, and he's on YouTube right now cooking stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. She took a picture with him, but so he lives here.
Yeah, he lives here.
Oh, yeah, man. That was a great show. For her birthday, I got her tickets to the New Kids concert, and then it was great because they had Naughty by Nature, they had Salt Pepper,
Mhm.
they had.
Oh, I remember the mixtape show.
Yeah,
The mix,
that one.
yeah.
I recorded some of it.
Yeah, the mixtape show. I remember it was a couple years ago.
Bootleg, okay.
My cousin took me with her. She was gonna take her sister, but she knew I was a fan too. And then my brother just passed away. She goes, "No, you know what? I'm taking you. Gonna make you happy a little bit, you know." So it was a
Oh,
fun
that's
show, man. I
nice.
loved it. I loved it.
I took
And we
my son
almost-
here to the Wiggles.
I took my son to see Elmo's World.
I would have went to that.
Oh,
Bogy
Come
probably
on.
been to a lot of concerts and met a lot of celebrities.
Bogy went to see J-Lo 2 years ago. I
Yeah,
went to
he
that
did.
show too.
Yeah,
He went with his wife to see J-Lo.
that's a shame.
No, it's not. What do you mean it's a shame? Why would it be a shame?
You-
J-Lo really puts a lot of effort in her shows, and
You took your wife.
Of course, I took my wife. I couldn't take J-Lo because she was performing.
It's like taking a girlfriend to a wedding.
All right. Well, I wanted to make it special. It was for anniversary.
I remember that.
And oh wow! Oh, you were with us. Yeah, it was three of
No,
us.
I remember you're posting all over the Facebook.
Oh, okay. okay. So I wanted to do something special for her, so I surprised her because she likes Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez has definitely a history going all the way back to NYC, and I thought this would have been something special, especially she was performing, in our area of Miami. And I really haven't been to concerts that often, but being with my wife and watching this, it was very special. So aside from seeing my wife enjoying this and seeing all this amazing pageantry and performances, J Lo really went all out. She did an amazing job. She was not just standing there singing, but she just made it an event.
Yeah,
And
she recreated her music videos in during the show, like with the outfits and the lighting, and it was just top of the line. Very show. She's a show woman, like to the max.
hey, well,
Entertainer.
forget about top of the line. She looks freaking sexy. That's why I went. But anyway, aside from that, she did an amazing job, and she even brought A-Rod on. So that's kind of kind of funny that we're talking about it at this point because, of course, in the last few days we've heard the news about the breakup of that particular marriage. But
They broke up.
So you're saying there's a chance? Like
there's
Well,
a
it
chance.
depends on how much money you got, bro.
Well, let me see. Let me
you ever
look at-
you ever see Dumb and Dumber? You ever see?
All right, so yeah, let's use Dumb and Dumber. So let me look at the screen of participants in the CREW After Hours here, and let me see who might have a chance. No, that mustache looks horrendous. RaFEW, no. You have a lady friend that's very intimate. Hess, heck no. You have your wife.
I wouldn't.
Wait a bit. GB has a video game system behind him. I think he has the most chance out of all of us for Jennifer Lopez to want to elope one more time. So
I think
She's
GB,
still
get
with
us in there.
A-Rod. They're
I think
working
she's-
it out.
She's a gold digger.
It's okay.
I
He
don't
has
have
a
that
lot of
money,
gold
so.
right behind him. Look at that freaking screen.
I didn't even know they
Yeah.
were. Everybody's
She's
seen
gonna
the
be
list of
impressed
some
by
doors, bro.
his arcade collection.
Huh?
She's gonna dig your arcade collection because she's gonna be nostalgic. She's
He loves
right.
video games, man. GB, you got this one.
Yeah, I built this with my own hands. I'm good with my hands, son.
And you could do a lot with those hands with her.
Wow, this
All
just
right.
took a turn.
you gotta play Color Me Bad in the background or New Kids on the
Yeah.
Block. To get her.
I can't believe you got the end to Color Me Bad, man. Like you should use it. Just go into a bar and just say, "Hey, I'm single and I know Color Me Bad." Forget
Yeah,
about
gotta
it.
be
dude.
women my age, man. You'd be surprised
Why?
because those are the ones that really know it.
It's,
It was
introduce
the
them.
20-year-old girls. The 20-year-old girls they don't know about Color Me Bad.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, Will.
You gotta play it in the car, Chris. You gotta put when you take them on a date. You gotta play. I adore me more
Yeah,
in the
right.
car.
What do you want to do right now? I'll be like, I want to sex you up.
That's the
I
only
never
song
know.
I can remember. I can't remember any other songs.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah,
only one.
that
the
is
first
about
year
it.
they had like 3 songs, or 4 songs, but 3 of them were popular. And then after that, they got mismanaged, and no
All
one really
right.
heard
All
them.
right. All right. New topic. Sawyer in the room. New topic. Yeah. So the Wall Street is up.
Yes.
Um,
She's always asking, "Can you see me?" And everybody's like, "Oh,
Oh.
Soy's in the room."
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
Because you walk by. Okay. So, so we can kind of, this has been an amazing topic 1. So, thank you, RaFEW, Hess, GB. I don't know who the heck you are with that fake mustache, but you guys have really, really shared a lot of your experiences. Now, I got one last question, and I would like RaFEW if he could go ahead and, finish us off with this particular topic. So, RaFEW, what would you say is your most memorable experience of being the king of concerts and going to all these shows that you have experienced? What would you say has been the most memorable experience that you've had going to a concert of one of these amazing artists?
I'm a huge Kiss fan, and their show is very theatrical, very pyrotechnics, very fun. I love their music, and they're like comic books characters come to life.
Wow.
And they put on a great, I enjoy their music obviously, but it's their show is so theatrical. It's like it's surreal. It's a surreal experience, and I've seen them like 3 times already. But
Nice.
but there's numerous shows. Yeah, there's the Rolling Stones was another concert where everybody was on their feet, young, old, men, women, every demographic was up and just dancing their butt off to the Rolling Stones. And another surreal concert, Madonna.
Wow.
She's a performer in every sense of the word. And I took my dad as a birthday present. He's a Madonna fan also, so I took my dad to that show. Let me see. I took my dad to see the Beach Boys. When I was a kid, my dad he gave me a tape of the Beach Boys, the greatest hits, and he took me to see. He took me to one of their concerts. And now, as an adult, now I took him to a concert, to a Beach Boys concert. So
Nice.
it's like you're coming full circle,
That's awesome.
It's cool. Music is great because it brings people together.
Mhm.
And if you got friends and family and you both like the same artist, it's a great experience. My sister, I have a sister who's 8 years younger than me, and everything that I listen to, she listened to, and she looks up to me. So like, she likes all the music that I like. Because she would hear it, she would hear me playing it. So now we both go to a lot of these concerts together.
Yeah,
But,
that's cool.
Awesome, man.
That's an
That's
awesome
cool.
way to relive with family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
It gives you something to bond over,
Ghostbusters
Yeah.
Chris looks up to a lot of people too. We're usually anybody over 5'4".
All right. Well, listen,
True.
RaFEW, thank
I'm
you so
5'1",
much.
so
I mean, you
everybody's over
really
5'2".
definitely bring you brought a topic here that touched a lot of us here and really brought some great conversation. It was unfiltered, untouched. It just kept on going. Everybody got to like relive certain moments. So GB Hess and Mustache, whatever the hell you are, definitely brought a lot of that out. So RaFEW, great job here on bringing us our topic 1 of the king of concerts. So
Thanks for
you
having
very
me on,
much
man.
for doing a great job here.
Thanks for having me on. And it's great to also get feedback from you guys and everybody. It's nice for you guys to chime in also and get your own experiences too. But no, it's a topic that I love discussing, and it's nice to share with other people.
All right, guys. So make sure whatever experiences you might have, go ahead and make a comment. Put it below there on YouTube when we go ahead and put this video out. Share your experiences of what have been the concerts that you remember. We're going to be go ahead and reading these comments, and we'll go ahead and mention the ones that you share there with us, and in our future episodes. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Here we are about to close our topic number 1, which was amazing. A lot of great information, a lot of great interaction, and stay tuned get ready for topic number 2. So, from the CREW After Hours, you guys get ready, and this is your man Bogy saying, "Nuff said."